Welcome to Nicely Done Yoga. Let's get on the mat. This class is specially designed for your upper body, making your torso nice and flexible. Perfect for people with back pains or people that sit long hours behind their desk. Just take a moment here in half lotus or cross-legged position with your hands resting on your knees, and take a moment to tune into your body, tune into your breath. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Give your torso a nice stretch, fingers are active. And bring your hands together, interlace your fingers and flip the palms facing up. Push your arms up and release your hands down. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. And hands touch, exhale, hands to heart. And inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. And twist to the right, left hand comes to your right knee. And look over your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, try to twist a little deeper. And on your next inhale, raise your right hand over your head to the left. And look up to the sky for a deeper twist. Keep breathing. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. And twist to the left. Right hand comes to your left knee. And look over your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, try to twist a little deeper. And on your next inhale, raise your left hand over your head to the right. And look up to the sky into a deeper twist. Feeling a nice stretch in your side body and in your shoulders. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. And interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale, open the chest, look up. And exhale, fold forward, chin to chest. Closing the elbows. Inhale, open the elbows, open the chest, look up. And on an exhale, twist your right elbow to your left knee. And try to open your chest. And come back to center. Inhale, open the chest. And on an exhale, twist your left elbow to your right knee. And open up the chest. And keep breathing. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, look up to the sky, and exhale, fold forward, chin to chest, closing the elbows. And inhale, open the chest, release the hands down. Walk your hands forward and fold all the way down, foreheads resting on the mat. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And from here, thread the needle, placing your right arm underneath your left hand reaches forward, and look to the left, coming into a nice twist, stretching the shoulders, stretching the spine. And come back to center, and thread the needle to the other side, left hand reaches underneath your right arm, and right hand reaches forward, placing the side of your head on the mat and looking to the right. Feeling a nice twist in the spine, a nice stretch in your shoulders. And slowly come back up, walk your hands back and sit back up. And come up to hands and knees into tabletop position. Shoulders above the hands, hips above the knees, and inhale, come into a cow, drop your belly to the mat, look up to the sky. And on exhale, come into a cat, push your shoulders up, push your belly in, and place your hands a little bit further to the front. Come into a cow, inhale, And exhale, come into a cat, folding into a child's pose. Forehead's resting on the mat. Feeling a nice release in your lower back and in your shoulders. And move forward, come back into a cow, arch the back, and flow forward into upward facing dog. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting your thighs off the mat, and come onto your toes, coming into a higher upward facing dog. And look up to the sky, really pressing into your hands. And from here come into a table with hovering knees. So your shoulders are above the hands, your knees are hovering, and push yourself back into downward facing dog. And come back into table with hovering knees. Pushing into your hands, activating the core, keeping the knees lifted. And push yourself back into downward facing dog. Straighten out your legs or keep your knees slightly bent. And bend forward into table with hovering knees. And push yourself back into downward facing dog. Pushing the heels of your feet into the mat. Bend the knees, come back into table. And walk your hands forward, sinking the chest down, coming into a puppy pose. Coming onto your fingertips, keeping your forehead lifted off the mat. Don't place your head down. Just try to let your chest sink down to the mat, but keep your head lifted. Hips stay above the knees. Pressing into your fingertips, feeling a nice deep stretch in your shoulders, in your upper back. Keep breathing. Keep your focus. And slowly release your fingers. Bend your elbows and place your forearms on the mat. And move your head closer to your knees. Move your elbows and your head a little bit closer to your knees, creating a nice forward bend with the crown of your head resting on the mat. Keep breathing slowly in and out. And come back onto your knees. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Place your fists down on the mat. Give yourself a nice stretch, deep back bend. And on exhale, fold all the way forward into rabbit pose, placing the crown of your head on the mat. And pushing your arms forward, pushing your fists up. Take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, push your arms a little further to the front. Feeling a deep, nice stretch in your shoulders. Really breathe into your chest. Inhale, and on an exhale, push a little further to the front. Go a little deeper. Keep breathing slowly in and out. Keep pushing your arms forward. And slowly come back up. And release your hands and fold into a child's pose, resting your forehead on the mat and resting your arms next to your body. Feeling a nice decompression in your back, in your shoulders. And rest here for a moment. Keep breathing and relax. Feeling your body soften. Feeling your torso coming into stillness. And slowly come back up. Tuck your toes, push into your hands, come back into a downward facing dog. Lengthen through your shoulders, pushing your sit bones up to the sky, pushing your feet down into the mat, stretching out the legs, and slowly walk forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, hands to your shins, look forward, back is straight. Take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, fold all the way forward, Uttanasana. You can keep your knees slightly bent, grabbing your calves or your ankles, and folding your nose towards your knees. Just let your chest rest easy on your knees, feeling your lower back soften. And on an inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, hands touch overhead, little back bend, Urdhva. And on an exhale, let yourself drop into waterfalls. Just let your arms hang, let your body hang. Raise your hands back up to the sky and drop your body down. Exhale, let your arms swing into waterfalls. Keeping the knees slightly bent, raising your hands up to the sky, little back bend, and let them drop into waterfalls. Letting your hands hang. Inhale, raise your hands up one more time, and let them fall into waterfalls. And grab your elbows, coming into ragdoll, and sway from side to side, rocking the hips, keeping the knees bent. Just let gravity do its work. Let your body hang. And release your elbows, let your arms hang, and slowly come back up. Let your hands dangle, and come back into mountain pose. Hands to heart, Samastiti. And take a moment to recenter into your body. And take a deep inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, Urdhva, and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look forward, back is straight, hands on your shins. And step your right foot back, drop your knee, coming into a low lunge, hands up to the sky, hands touch, little back bend. And place your right hand on the mat, left hand reaches up to the sky into a little twist. And look up to your fingers. And on your next inhale, raise your torso up, keep your arms open to the left. And look over your left shoulder to the back of your hand. Keep your knee above your ankle, place your hands in front of your heart, and come into a low lunge with a twist. And tuck your toes, lift your knee, coming into a high lunge with a twist. Keep your hands in Namaste, open up the chest, keep your balance. And raise your hands up to the sky, coming into a high lunge. Dristi is looking forward, hips are square to the front. And place your right hand on the mat on your fingertips, and your left hand reaches up to the sky into a twist. And place your hands back on the mat, step forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, Urdhva, little back bend, and fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look forward, back is straight, hands on your shins, and step your left foot back, drop your knee, coming into a low lunge, hands together, lift them up to the sky, with a little back bend, and drop your left hand down on the mat. Reach your right hand up to the sky into a twist. Look up to your fingers. And lift your torso up. Keep your arms open to the right. And look towards your right hand. Keeping your knee above your ankle if you can. Place your hands in Namaste. And twist open to the right, coming into a low lunge with a twist. Opening up the chest, keep your hands in front of your heart, keep your knee above your ankle, and keep breathing. Tuck your left toes, lift your knee, coming into a high lunge with a twist. Keep your balance, leg is strong. Feeling a nice twist in your spine. And come back forward, raise your hands up into a high lunge. Hips are square to the front, twisties looking forward, legs are strong. And place your left hand on the mat on your fingertips and reach your right hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. And place your hands back on the mat, step forward, inhale halfway lengthen, and exhale fold forward. Bend the knees, grab your ankles, and just let your chest rest on your knees. And keep breathing slowly in and out. And you inhale, raise your hands up, coming into a chair pose, bending the knees, sinking into the hips, keep your back straight. Look up between your hands, and slowly with control, sit back onto your mat. And bend your knees, slowly roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice hug. And prepare to come into shoulder stand, move a little forward and swing your legs up to the sky. Placing your hands in your lower back for support. Turning your elbows in as much as you can towards each other in a straight line with your back. Toes are pointing, knees are straight. And keep breathing into your chest. And from here, slowly bend your legs over your head, coming into a plow pose. Keep your lower back supported. And let your feet come to the ground, placing your toes on the floor, straightening out your knees. Your fingers and hands push into the mat for extra support. And keep breathing. And activate your core, lift your legs back up, point the toes. Place your hands back on your lower back and slowly release your legs back on the mat with control of your core muscles. Hug your knees into your chest. And for the next pose, we need a pillow and a bolster. So go grab your bolster and your pillow. You can use a meditation cushion or a bolster. And place it in the side of your body, just below your ribs. And reach your hands over your head and place them on your pillow, creating a nice stretch in your side body. You can keep your knees straight or you can bend your knees to make it more comfortable. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax, and stay here until I call you back. And slowly come back up. Remove your bolster. And place your shoulder on the mat, keeping your left arm straight, reaching out to the right. Keep your right leg bent and reach your right arm over and back, coming into a deep shoulder stretch. And keep looking up to the sky, opening the chest. Keep breathing into your shoulder, into your chest. And slowly come back to center. Come onto your belly, bend your right knee, place it to the left. And place your left arm open to the left and your right arm open to the right into a reverse supine twist. Keep your shoulders flat on the mat. Feeling a nice twist in your spine. And keep breathing and relax. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly come back to center. Come back up, going to the other side. Take your meditation cushion, place it into the side of your body, just below the ribs. Straighten your body, reach your hands over your head, placing them on your pillow. You can keep your legs straight, or you can bend your knees if that's more comfortable for you. And keep breathing into the chest, and relax, and stay here until I call you back. And come back up. Place your cushion or bolster to the side. And straighten out your right arm to the side, coming onto your shoulder. Turn your body open. Placing your left arm back. Placing your left foot next to your right knee. And open up the chest, look up. Creating a deep stretch in your shoulder. Keep breathing into the chest. And stay here until I call you back. And come back to center. Come onto your side, bend your left leg, place it to the side. Reach your right arm to the left side of the mat. And reach your left arm to the right side of your mat. Coming into a reverse supine twist. Opening up the chest. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. Feeling a nice stretch in your spine. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly come back up, coming onto your knees, placing your bolster and your cushion in front of you, and open your knees wide, placing your cushions between your thighs, and fold all the way forward into a supported child's pose, and just rest your head down on your cushions, feeling your whole upper body soften. And just rest here for a moment until I call you back. And slowly come back up. Make a little couch with your cushions and your bolster. Place it into your lower back and just roll onto your back. Make sure your neck is supported. Open up the knees, place your feet together. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose, or reclined butterfly pose for some. And take a deep inhale, and on exhale let everything go. And relax. And slowly bring your awareness back to your body and come back up into a seated position. Come into half lotus or cross-legged and place your hands on your knees, palms facing up, and just try to tune back into your body, tune into your breath. And in next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, give your torso a nice little stretch. And place your hands in front of your heart, exhale. And rub your hands together, create some heat. And place your hands onto your eyes, to relaxing down the nervous system. And try to tune into your energy. And rub your hands together one more time. And place your hands onto your heart. Thank yourself for showing up today for this beautiful practice, for your health and your well-being. Nicely done. Namaste. And please feel free to share, like and subscribe. See you in the next class. Have a nice day.